I made a video yesterday on a story about Bethesda having a new game coming in 2017. This was announced by Pete Hines at PAX West. It was done during an interview.
We have a ton of stuff going on, and we even have a game coming out this year that we haven't even told anybody about yet. So they can wait. It won't be so long. I'm not telling you.
Is it a new IP?
I'm not telling you.
But apparently that's totally wrong and not true. Pete Hines later released a tweet or responded to a tweet by Mr. Matty Plays basically saying, "I probably just had a concussion from the beating I took online and was rambling, ignore." So here he doesn't really say that it's not true, but largely the consensus is that there's no new game coming in 2017. So like, I believe it, but don't. I don't know if that makes sense. Basically my takeaway on this is it blew way out of proportion. That is the original interview. YouTuber, mainstream media, a lot of really big PC sites like PC Gamer and really just a lot of tech news sites in general picked up the story that Bethesda did have a new game coming. It made Pete Hines realize, oh shit, this is only going to be some minor mobile game. This is getting blown way out of proportion, so he doesn't want to get people too excited. I think this actually kind of confirms one of two things. Either A, maybe it is that new mobile game as I did speculate about in my original video, which I definitely think is still coming from Bethesda, maybe if not this year, it could be next year. That also could be the reasoning for this. Maybe Bethesda's game is actually coming early 2018, but I'll talk about that in a moment. But what I actually think this is Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition on the Nintendo Switch. We did have some leaks about that, but Bethesda never officially announced that, and I'm going to go out on a whim and say that's the game Pete Hines was talking about. It's probably coming out later this year. A lot of other YouTubers did cover it. I just never really got onto it because I don't really find the Nintendo Switch releases all that interesting. But there's a big reason I don't think this is fake, and that's because this was at a major press event. It's not like this was some fan on the street or anything like that. We've seen in the past that before major cons like this, Bethesda has internal memos that actually tell people what they can and can't talk about. For the VP of PR and marketing to accidentally slip up or talk about something that he totally wasn't supposed to seems really unlikely to me. I don't think he could have just magically created some game in his head and was thinking about it during its discourse. It's not like this was a 2-second mention. This had some additional questioning after, and the interview even continued on. He had plenty of time to correct himself. I really do think this is Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition. Bethesda didn't announce it yet. A lot of people were really blowing this out of proportion, and as a result they are retracting the statement, if you will. Not necessarily saying no game's coming, but just saying to ignore it altogether. That's my take on it. I'd really love to hear what you guys think about what went on here. I'm going to have links to everything down below, and I'm going to be reading through the comments because I am interested to hear what you guys think. As always, I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.